Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Indie Direct, where we look at nothing but indie titles and give them that sweet, sweet loving that they deserve. I got a cute one for you today. Before we do that, I know you love what we're doing here, so why not give us a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below if there's a game you want us to play. Now let's jump into it. Feathery Ears, released November 10th and goes for $10, is another wonderful game that I love to play from Feathery Artsy. This was a passion project made by two people in less than 3 months, and for the amount of time that was actually put into it, this is a very wonderful action platforming game. The synopsis goes as following. Below the planet's core, Misa wakes up on a pink beach to learn that the gem bugs have pulled the stars out of the sky. Her friend Coral gives her a fire sword to defeat them, and it's up to her to bring the stars back to where they belong. In the beginning introduction, you're actually introduced to Ashley, who is a 9th grader artist with a sketchbook doodles of her original characters, which consist of Misa and Coral. So this may be Ashley's imagination from what I'm getting, is just running rampant, but I don't know, it could be more than that. I couldn't get a definitive answer. Now onto the gameplay. There are, just like Wings of Glass, 2D platforming and 3D platforming in this game, and it can be challenging and pleasant at the same time. The combat is basic, where it has a slashing sword attack which can reach from a certain distance. And of course there are different variants of it, as your standing, downward, jump slash. The gem bug art design is actually a very unique one, and I was pleasantly surprised and liked the design of some of the enemies. There's one flying one that has such intricate gems to it that it almost seems like more of a piece of jewelry than you would consider as an enemy. On an artistic standpoint, Artsy never fails to deliver. She always gives you these wonderful fantasy realms with bright colors and unique level design, which is a nice change of pace from the standard dull grays and blacks and neutral colors that you would see in most games nowadays. I think the only real negative that I could say out of the level design was that there was, I think, the second level in, I didn't know where the exit was, and it was actually up the lava side, which a simple directional UI could have fixed that. But again, this was made in 3 months by two people, and all she really wanted to do was actually just make a cute game. And I do believe this got more traction than what she thought it was going to, because she actually got to showcase this at Games Rome. Now let's move on to this wonderful soundtrack that's actually put into this game. Now I may butcher this, and I'm sorry about that. The music producer, Naoya Sakamata, did a fantastic job on this soundtrack. It's a upbeat, energetic, and then it sometimes can be a nice mellowed out tone depending on what level you're on. My all-time favorite in this entire soundtrack was actually Spire to the Sky. Such a unique sound that when I first listened to it, it seemed almost like jumbled mess, but then once the song continued and you start to hear it more, it actually became a wonderful change in tempo. And I actually had to ask Naoya. He actually told me that in the beginning of it, it was running at a 4/4 time signature with a 60 BPM. And right when it got to the chorus, he switched it up to 120 shuffle tempo, which I don't believe I've ever heard, and it was such a unique but enjoyable sound. And Sayuri actually knocked off one of her New Year's resolutions to get into singing today, because in that song and one others, she does provide vocals for it. But all in all, I would definitely recommend this game. I love what games she always comes out with. Her art style and level design are always unique. It always has her stamp. You can tell it's made by her just because of that. So I'm going to leave the link down in the description down below. If you're looking for a cute, artistic platformer, then definitely pick this one up. I can highly recommend it. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.